Well, we got some PSA returns today. Pretty excited about that. PSA actually had a pretty good round trip time for us. Beckett, we sent some cards. We decided to go Beckett for One Piece and Weiss Schwartz. So we sent those the same day as we sent these. Beckett hasn't started the order. So PSA turnaround time was actually insane here. Pretty excited for that. We are going to open these up, take a look. I probably remember like 5 or 6 of the cards offhand. I think there's like 22. I want to say the order was 22. But we'll take a look at those. First, some housekeeping. As always, cardpunk.games, best source for sealed product. I do still have... See, I think we're down to like 4 boxes of the new Force of Will. The set for... was it May 6th, I think. That's up for pre-order if you're interested. Plenty of other Weiss Schwartz stuff, plenty of Pokemon boxes. Of course, singles, you know, all that garbage. As far as upcoming, I think Avatar we have 1 playset left of. A little bit of sealed product left. Upcoming for videos, I guess, Data Live Volume 2 is coming out this month. We do have some playset orders for that, so we will be cracking that one open. Actually, question in the comments. For Data Live Volume 2, does anyone know what seasons that covers? I've never watched Data Live. I've said I would for literally years at this point. The character designs look great and everything. So if it only covers the first 2 seasons, I might try to jam those out before the release. If it covers past that, though, I'm probably not going to bother. But if you happen to know, let me know. That'd be great. And let's get into these. Number 2 is definitely a lot lighter, so let's start there. I don't think there's going to be many cards in there. I have suspicions there's 20 in the first box, and probably only 2 in this one. Oh, we don't need that. Just toss it on the floor casually. Alright, there's a few in here. Not very many, but there's a few. Alright. There's more than 2. I see 3. See, okay. So this is face down. The vast majority of these are going to be Pokemon. I think I sent in some non-Pokemon. I think at least 1 Yu-Gi-Oh card I sent in to PSA. So we'll see that. But let's get it started with our top card. See what it is. Oh, the Raichu and Alolan Raichu. I actually really like this art. I'm gonna be honest, it's fucking adorable. The Alolan Raichu's face just looks like a Ditto's face to me. It's really cute. Actually, the Sun and Moon and the early Sword and Shield alts are getting a lot harder to find. I guess mostly the Sun and Moon ones. So these things have been going up in price a lot lately. Let's see what we got on this one. A 9. Alright, that's to be expected. Pokemon grades less easy than Weiss Schwartz, that's for sure. The English Pokemon especially has a lot of problems with being off-centered and a lot of really little surface defects, like just the smallest little pits everywhere. So you get that a lot. Their print quality is not quite as good. And let's see what this is. Ooh, our Umbreon V. Ooh, I love this one here. I'm bringing you guys down a little bit. It's a little bit easier to see. I love this fucking card. I love it almost as much as I love the V-Star one. We do have the V-Star in a 9. Let's see. The V we also have in a 9 now. Okay. I put off buying this card too long, though. By the time I found one, it definitely gone up a lot. Not as much as the V-Star has shot up since I first tried to buy one. But this one definitely went up a little bit. Like 20-30% kind of thing. Alright, so that's nice. We have a nice 9 over there. Our next card, Espeon V. Okay. Also from Evolving Skies. Very cool. Actually, I have the VMAX of this as well as a 9. It was on one of our earlier grading videos. And we managed to get a 10 on this boy. Very cool. Must have been a lot nicer than I thought. Most of the Pokemon cards I sent in, I expected around 9s. So they weren't a surprise so far, but this 10's a nice surprise. I like that. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna pile them up. There's 20-something of them. There's no way we can fan them all out. So, now we have box number 1. This is a chunky boy. This is a chunky box. Okay. Alright. No order forms or anything. Just pure unadulterated. Oh, that's gonna be down. Alright, we didn't see the card or the grade or anything. But we did see the red from the label. So we know that's down. Alright. Put like right there. Right there sounds good. Ooh, looks like we have our Yu-Gi-Oh card next. I know at least one Yu-Gi-Oh card in here. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay, the Charizard V-Star. I've opened a few of these collections. I sent the best ones I could. Wave 1 of the Charizard collection was just horrible. Off-center is an understatement for most of those. They had a little damaging issues sometimes, but for the most part, they were just really off-center. So I selected one from each of the different cards that came in it. One from the collection's total. So I think all 3 were probably from a second wave collection. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, a 10. These are not the easiest 10s to get in the world. Last time I looked, I'm not quoting right now because by all means they're more common graded now than they were when I first sent these in. But when I first sent these in, a lot of these raw were around $10. But if you can get the 10s, they were like $140, $150. So that just shows you that vast of a difference. Just shows you how bad the print quality was of these in general. So actually, let's make a second pile for 10s. That'll make me happy. I don't think you can really even see them, but our 10s are going to be right over here. All right, so that's 2 10s. Now we have. I kind of think it's our only Yu-Gi-Oh card we did, but we might have another one. Yes, the Red Eyes Black Dragon Ghost Rare. Alright, so we did a little hunt for this, a very, very small hunt originally. We got the Ra's Egg, I think, we got for the Ghost Rare in that hunt. Yeah, I think it was the Ra's Egg we got. So, we did need to buy this off TCG Player. It's a little scuffing on the case I'm not in love with, but now this wasn't perfect, that's for sure, so 8 or a 9 is kind of what we're thinking on this one. A lot of the Ghost Rares didn't come out that well. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has this insanely interesting problem. It's very common, is just scuffing right out of the pack. You can see a little bit up there in a certain light. I'm not sure how well you can really see it on camera, but I promise it exists. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards are real hard to get 10s on. This one, I think we're going to get an 8, to be honest. And we did. Okay. So that one fell within expectations, but I wanted it. I love Red Eyes. It's always been one of my favorite cards. I'm not a huge fan of the new Ghost Rares because just seeing the art is really, really freaking difficult compared to early Ghost Rares, but I mean, it's a Red Eyes, so we wanted it. So we're happy with that. That should be our only 8. Everything else I thought looked 9 or better in this order, I think. Unless there's another Yu-Gi-Oh card. If there's another Yu-Gi-Oh card, 8 or 9. But everything else, we're looking 9 to 10-ish. Okay, special delivery Charizard. Okay. I can't remember how many of these I sent in. I had 4 or 5 of them. I don't know how many I sent in. It might have been only one that looked really good. Actually, fun fact about Special Delivery Charizard, and quick plug for my Instagram. I bought a bunch of codes off a couple of people to redeem Special Delivery Charizards, and I posted, let's see, in a Discord group I'm in that's Pokemon based, I gave away, I think, 2. And then maybe 3. And then on my Instagram, I gave away 2 or 3 as well. So if you are following my Instagram, you may have seen that post. At least a couple you got a free special delivery Charizard. Congratulations to whoever picked up those codes. And a 9. Okay. That's fine. I don't remember any of my special delivery Charizards even looking perfect. Like, this one's off-center. I don't know if it's more than 80-20, but... Or not 80-20, sorry, 60-40. But it's possible this is over 60-40, in which case they'd give it a 9 just for that. Much less any other minor defects. So I don't remember getting any really, really nice ones, so the 9 is definitely not surprising on there. We're still happy with it. Next card, this is actually for one of my friends. He loves Pidgeot, but I want to smack him because he calls it Pigget. I don't understand why, but he does. But he loves Pidgeot for some reason, so this isn't an expensive card or anything. I think even if it gets a 10, I think it's like $30, $40. I don't think it will. A lot of the Pokemon look closer to a 9. The centering is nice on it, though. I'll give it that. But that's just for him, and wow, he actually gets a 10. I'm a little amazed. I remember I bought this one off of eBay before I sent in some orders, and I remember getting it and thinking, it looks really, really good, but not quite perfect. PSA has agreed it's worth a 10, though. So that's for him, so he'll enjoy that. We have, the Starmie V Trainer Gallery. Okay, that's from Astro Radiance Trainer Gallery. Very cool. This is one of my favorite ones. Actually, we have another card in here from the Astro Radiance Trainer Gallery, too, now that I think about it. So let's see what our Misty got. Our Misty got the 9. Not Misty, Starmie. Starmie got the 9. Is this the other one? This is not. This is from the Silver Tempest Trainer Gallery. I think they called it something else starting with Silver Tempest. But either way, it's from Silver Tempest. Again, a card that's not particularly valuable. Probably like $20, $30 if it hits a PSA 10. But this one I got for me. I absolutely love Milotic. It's one of my favorite Pokemon by a lot. So I just wanted this one for me. I think I ordered like 10 of them off Troll and Toad. And then I graded the best looking one, which is only a 9. Okay. That's a shame. I had a lot of samples to choose from. So it's weird. The best one they sent me only got a 9. But yeah, I think they were selling it for like $1 or something. So I just kind of said fuck it and bought 10 of them. I did the same. Oh, well. I guess let's not spoil that since we might have graded it. Okay, Charizard V. Alright, we already explained the horrible print quality of the first run and the mediocre quality of the second run. So let's just jump in and see a 9. Okay. That's more what I expected for most of those Charizards. That 10 was a very unexpected result. Oh, Aerodactyl V. Yeah, so this is an English one. We'll have a Japanese one in the pile as well. But Aerodactyl V is definitely my chase card of Lost Origin. The Giratina looks nice. I like the Giratina. But I also like Aerodactyl more. I like the art on this a lot more. I think it's really cool. One thing I do regret, this was pre-ordering for like $70. And ever since the date came out, it's ranged between like 100, 120. Might be up now. There's actually a really big supply chain issue with Pokemon boxes. Distributors literally have 0 to sell. Like, at all. Stores cannot get Pokemon boxes. That's why you're seeing Lost Origins on TCG Player. Last time I looked, they were like 135, 140, somewhere in that neighborhood. Chilling Reigns over 150 a lot of the time. So, yeah, getting Pokemon boxes right now is rough. But I just absolutely love this Aerodactyl. I ended up picking it up right around 115, I think. I don't remember what I paid for the Japanese one, but I think the English one I picked up for 115, which was a decent deal. So, I mean, obviously the $75 pre-order price would have been nice, but alt arts are a little bit rarer in Lost Origin and Silver Tempest than they were in previous sets, so they're a little harder to pull. Once people realize that, prices went up a bit. Anyways, we got a 9. Okay. Aerodactyl V, English version, is a 9. Now, some of these will be available on the website, some of these won't. Some of these are just for my personal collection. But, you know, oh, here is our beautiful Charizard V. This one we actually pulled from, what are they calling themselves now? It was, Charizard, yeah, not the Elite Trainer, the Premium Collection. So we actually pulled it from the Charizard Premium Collection. I think we did it on the channel. I remember being very excited for this one. I think like our first 12 packs or something had literally no ultra rares in them. And then we just fucking pulled this beauty. Which does look a little dark, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why, the coloring looks kind of dark to me. Doesn't look bad on the camera, though. Just in person, it looks a little darker than I remember. But we were super excited to get this. The first Charizard Premium Collection we opened on the channel, we also got an alt art. We got a Luminia. The Luminia was like 80-20, though. I think left to right, maybe right to left. I think it was left to right, though. But it was like 80-20. It was miserable. But this one was pretty well centered. The condition on the back was pretty good as well, so surface should be good. So we are actually hoping for a 10 on this one. I don't think we'll get it, but we're hoping for it. So let's see. The 9. Okay. That's fine. I do remember this one being one of the better cards I sent in, though. But it's a 9. There's probably something on the surface I couldn't see very well. Once they magnify it, they probably saw it. That's too bad. This would have been a real nice 10 to get, but we're still happy with it. We're glad we pulled it. It's definitely still worth more than the Ultra Premium Collection we opened, so no matter what, we're good. If I get 10, I'll probably sell a 9. I might just sell the 9 anyways, I'm not really sure, but this should be our only Japanese card. It's that Aerodactyl V I mentioned. Again, I don't remember what I paid for it, but let's see. Oh, the Japanese one got the 10. That makes a lot of sense. It is a Japanese product, so. The Japanese print one, it's kind of the opposite of Weiss, where Weiss, the Japanese print ones are worse. But for Pokemon, the Japanese print ones are normally very beautiful. So, I guess it's not too much of a surprise we just got that 10. I'm definitely happy with it. I do wish the English was a 10 just because I want to keep the English one, and I would like it to be a 10, but we'll live. Alright, we have a Gold Star Umbreon from the Celebrations collection. That's pretty cool. Again, a card I have like 4 or 5 of, I think, of these, and I just kind of sent one in. It's not, again, not worth too much. I love it, though. The original Gold Star is worth a couple grand, but not the Celebrations one. Celebrations one, raw, I think, is around 20. Probably a 10 is around, like, 70, 80. So, again, not something we graded for financial reasons, but we got a 10. Okay. I did pick the best one to send, but I wasn't really expecting the 10. Okay. Well, we're pretty damn happy with that one. Alright. It's one of the smallest cards we've had so far. That and the Pidgeot are the smallest cards we've probably graded other than the Milotic, and they both got 10s. That's interesting. Oh, we do have one more. Yeah, this is the last one from the promos from the Ultra Premium. Okay. So we already talked about those. So far, we got a 10 and a 9, and we will end up with an average of 9. Well, a median of 9. I guess not technically an average, but a median of 9. Okay. This is my favorite of the arts, though, by a lot. I love this one. This is also the art on the playmat with the collection, which does remind me, I keep meaning to put that up on the website, but I haven't yet. I have a couple of those extra. So that'll be a good reminder to do that tonight. I don't know if I'll follow through, but it'll be a good reminder. Oh, yes, the Moltres V. This is one of my favorite alt arts out of Sword and Shield. I really like this one. Again, one that I really wish I picked up earlier. I ended up paying an extra $30 or so to pick this up more recently than I could have gotten it for. But we're very excited about this one. This one we love the art of. I think if it's a 10, we're probably keeping it for sure. I don't know about a 9, but we love this card. There have been a couple different versions of the Moltres, actually. There's a Trainer Gallery version. There's a gold rare version as well. But we're definitely fans of this alt art. Actually, I think even Crown Zenith had one as well. I think Crown Zenith was like upside down for some fucking reason. I don't understand. Like Moltres was like facing down, its ass in the air for some reason. I do like the Trainer Gallery one too. With the, I think he's with the female main lead. Whatever they end up naming the female lead of Sword and Shield. That one's nice art too, but this one's just grand. Alright, well, enough about that. We got a 9. That's too bad. I would have really liked to keep this one as a 10. That would have been real nice. But yeah, you can see how hard it is to get 10s in English Pokemon. It's definitely a struggle. Even when you send the best copies you have, you don't always get 10s. Alright, now this is the Rainbow Rare for the Umbreon VMAX. We also pulled this in the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. The same one that we got the Charizard out of. Just kind of sent it in to send it in. I like Umbreon. And I just kind of figured, fuck it. Since we were already sending in a submission, let's just shoot this in because it looked pretty centered. Oh my goodness gracious, they did not agree. You know, I don't think I looked at the front centering, actually. The front centering's not great. Yeah, the front centering's not great. Oh, the back centering's not great either. Why did I even grade this? Alright, well, we got an 8 in it. Yeah, just on centering alone, I'm surprised I graded this. This is at least a 60-40. Even top to bottom isn't great, but wow. Alright, well, this one's a little bit of a disappointment. This is our first, I really didn't want that grade. Okay. Well, if that's it out of 20-something cards, that's acceptable. Speaking of things that are not worth too much but are really cool, Shining Magikarp. Now, the original is not worth as much as the Gold Star Umbreon with a couple grand. The original's actually got some pretty big value, though, still, for a Pokemon card. But I just love this art. It's very nostalgic. I remember the original, seeing it as a child and thinking this is really freaking cool. So I really liked it. So figured might as well get the Celebration one graded. Again, one we have multiples of. And we got a 10. Okay, so both of our Celebrations cards ended up as a 10. I think those are the only two we sent from Celebrations. So that's pretty good. I don't think we sent any starters. We have 5 more to go, so hang in there. I know I'm probably boring the shit out of you. Beedrill V. Yeah, actually, this is one of my favorite alt arts ever. I think it looks fucking fantastic. This one I did pre-order, which was good because it jumped up in price after the pre-order period. So this one I'm glad I pre-ordered, but this is the only one I have of this card, and I just really like the art, so I figured I'd send it in. And we got the 9, which is pretty fine over there. Alright, 4 cards left. And, Rapidash V. Again, a really nice alternate art. The Galarian Rapidash is nice. I like the art on it. It's kind of soothing. I like the blues. I don't know, it's just real nice. I don't like the Pokemon at all, Galarian Rapidash, but this alt is just real nice. So let's see what we got on it. What the fuck is a 6-4? I see a dot on this. What are you fucking on? Oh, there's a little bend. What the fuck? That bend was not there when I sent it in. What the fuck? There's a little bend in that corner. Oh my goodness. I mean, even that, I'd think a 7, but... Okay, well, it's a 6. Well, Umbreon we were disappointed on, but this one we're real disappointed on. Wow. We're going to have to... Yeah, that bend was not there when I sent it in, though. I can tell you that, because I see that bend right away on that corner down there. Yeah, I think the low dot was probably there, because I didn't expect this one to be perfect. But that bend, oh my gosh, a 6. Oh my god, we might just break that open and sell it as raw and get another copy. Just sell it as, like, moderately played or something. It'll still sell. It's so nice. That's disappointing. That really is. But we'll see. We'll do something with it, but that one's a heartbreaker. 3 left. Alright, let's recover. Oh, speaking of recovering. Alright, we're back to Sun and Moon Alt Arts. This boy got real expensive. Over the last 2 months, this thing jumped up to like 180 for a raw one. So that's exciting. But I've always liked this alt art. This and the Raichu were some of my favorite. I will say my favorite, though, is probably the alt art for the Solgaleo and Lunala. I love that. That's just really hard to get a copy of, though. But I absolutely love that alt art. That's my favorite alt art from Sun and Moon by far. But I would say the Magikarp's probably second, and the Alolan Raichu's probably third. It's also a really nice Mewtwo alt art I like. That actually might be a promo now that I'm thinking about it. A Black Star promo. But either way, let's see what we got on this big boy. This is one of the bigger ones we graded. 9. Okay. We are fine with a 9. We're not super excited, but we're fine with the 9 on him. That's a really nice card just to have. Yes, the other Astro Radiance Trainer Gallery card I was mentioning, along with the Starmie, is the Garchomp. It is absolutely beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. This is probably better than any... This is definitely better than any of the alt arts in that set. Astral, I didn't really like many of the alt arts out of at all. Like, the main two, the Palkia and Dialga, I didn't like literally at all. The Arceus was okay, but I think this is better than the Arceus. So, I'm glad it was in the trainer gallery, not an alt art. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got the 10. Nice. Alright. Last card. I'm excited about that 10, though. I really like that Garchomp. Oh, okay. Now, this is a Black Star promo. This is the Umbreon and Darkrai. I just kind of had this sitting around, and I decided I wanted to grade it. There is an alt art of Umbreon and Darkrai GX. I think this looks significantly better, so I'm actually happier with this one. I think the alt art's definitely a lot more expensive, but I think the promo art looks amazing on this one, and I'm probably going to keep it, so... Unless it's like a freaking 6. Let's not get another 6, baby. Let's see what we got. Oh, shit. Oh. Why did I say that? Why did I say a 6? What is wrong with me? I mean, the centering's not great, but that's at least an 8 or a 9 on centering. Corners are passable. Corners are 9s. 8 or a 9 on centering. I can't see anything wrong on the surface. No bends. What the shit are you a 6 for? I don't know if PSA does regrades like Beckett does, but PSA does regrades. We might send this one in and just say, hey, regrade it if it's an 8 or above. I see nothing on the surface here. I understand it not being a 10. That's perfectly fine. If you told me this was an 8, I would accept it. I would. Just because of a little corner. But, oh, what's... No, that's on the case. Oh, I don't know why this boy is a 6. Why did I joke about that? What the hell is wrong with me? Why would I doom myself to a 6 on a card I really want? Oof. Okay, well, that's a 6. That's an interesting way to end this. We did get a nice fat stack of 7 tens, which is nice. The Garchomp, both the Celebrations cards, the Japanese Aerodactyl, the Pidgeot, the V-Star I'm really surprised of. Oh, and the Espeon, I forgot about that. So we did end up, for Pokemon, that I would call that a fat stack of 10s. I would. For Yu-Gi-Oh, I would call it fucking godlike. And for Weiss, I would say that's a little too small compared to our 9s. But for Pokemon, that's pretty good. We're happy with that. There's a couple cards we're not super happy with, but we're happy with the majority of them. I think all the 9s are probably justified. There's always minor imperfections in English Pokemon cards. Not really anything you can do to get around that, so... and that Charizard V-Star did get the 10, though. I'm still surprised about that one. 10s in that are just so rare. So I don't know what I'm going to have up for sale. I don't know what I'm going to end up keeping. I do know some things I'm going to keep, but I haven't figured out the full list. So I'll post on Instagram once I figure it all out. Definitely follow me on Instagram, cardpunk.games. I think I have .games in my Instagram as well. Definitely follow that for any news. I know this was a very Pokemon video, but if you're interested in Weiss Sports, definitely follow me on there. I post when new things are available. I try my best to give last calls when things are about to go, orders are about to go out to the distributor for their cutoff dates. I try to give my best notice about that. For instance, next week we're going to have to post about, let's see, I know Lycris Recoil, there's something else that ends next week too on the, I think the 18th. There's something else. I think it's a Japanese product, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. It's the last thing I posted about being new, because I remember they only gave us a couple weeks for it. Speaking of Lycris, though, if you haven't pre-ordered a playset, go pre-order a playset. I want to open like 6 of those cases or more, please. So far, we're not, and I don't like that. I don't normally say go buy playsets, but go buy my damn playsets. I want to open it. That's it. Selfish request. I don't give a fuck. I want to open it. So, make sure to get those orders in real soon, so I can order extra cases to open. But yeah, I think that's it. As always, cardpunk.games, best source for sealed product. Hope you guys enjoyed a PSA video. The Beckett order, whenever I do get it back, I think it's only, might be 7 or 8 cards. I think it's 2 Weiss. Yeah, I know the 2 Weiss that are in there, and I think 5 One Piece cards, alt arts. I'm pretty sure 5 One Piece cards. So it's probably only 7 cards total. I'll try and do a real quick video on it. No guarantee. Of course, I'm going to post it to Instagram, though. And I might post it to the graded Facebook group just to show off. Well, I guess with only 2 Weiss cards in it, I probably won't even do that. So I'll definitely post it on Instagram. I might try to make a quick video about it. Just because we are opening a lot less lately, a lot less random boxes. We're pretty much only opening 4 playsets now. So it'll be nice to get a video out whenever the Beckett order arrives. But that's probably going to be 2 to 4 weeks from now. To be honest, I'm not super happy with the Beckett turnaround time versus the PSA this round. But I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I will get the cards back eventually, so it's fine. But if you do need anything, cardpunk.games, best source for sealed product. Definitely get Lycris playsets, please. But that's it. That's me. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I should have this up today, so you'll probably be seeing it Wednesday. Oh my god, it's Wednesday. It is Wednesday already. Yeah, so you'll probably be seeing this Wednesday, so have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend. Hope y'all enjoy. Peace.